It's day 20 of Flossmas, and I haven't used my Tiny Decisions app in several days, so I thought it'd be fun to go in and see what it chooses for today, Friday, which is an off the grid Friday on today, the 20th of, the 20th of day of December, and waiting for Santa is the choice. Yay! I'll get that out, and hopefully you'll see some progress later today. Hello all you fine people out in FlossTube and podcast land. It's me, Patty, coming to you from the extreme east coast of Newfoundland and Labrador on the island of Newfoundland, where we are apparently expecting a little bit of snow. Only 2 to 4 centimeters, but I'll take what I can get. Blue is sooking right next to me. He is our 10-year-old Beagle foster / adopted dog. I don't know if you heard that or not, but I can't say it very loud because there's kids downstairs. They had the half day of school, 2 are home, 1's off to her friends, and we're having a relaxing afternoon. I need to get some cleaning done though after I finish this video. I've had a couple days of not very much videoing. It hasn't been that exciting, and I think what I'll do for the next few days is really take you along more when I'm driving and out and about. What are you doing? Are you going to talk to all the peoples? Hey Blue, are you going to talk to the peoples? Say hello. Are you going to talk to them about cross stitch and knitting? Are you? That sounds good. You want to say anything? Kind of a quiet doggy, aren't you? He said, yep, unless I get excited. Are you stealing my spot? Hello everybody. I'm back. Because if I edited properly, you wouldn't have known that I was missing, but the phone rang. And now I have a Bluesome in my lap. Hello, Blue. I have no idea what I was talking about. One thing, there's a couple things I'd like to say, and one of them is a huge thank you to everybody who is commenting. I know I'm not getting to comments very quickly, but I think I've missed the past 2 or 3 days, but I think I'm up to the comments, up to date on the other comments, so I will get to them over the next couple days. But thank you so much for commenting, and another huge thank you to anybody and everybody who has purchased a Flossmas 2019 ornament pattern that supports Muscular Dystrophy Canada. We're over 330 purchases, which is awesome. So at $2 less Etsy fees, that's going to mean a very nice donation for Muscular Dystrophy Canada from the pattern sales, which I think is just awesome. So thank you so much, so much for supporting that initiative. And thank you for the kind words about the pattern. I'm so pleased that so many people are enjoying stitching it. Some people have stitched it several times. They're feeling comfortable changing the colors, really making it your own. That really means a lot. So thank you so much. I've got a couple things here to show you. First of all, I haven't shown you okay, we're in podcast mode here, darling. Yes, I know you want pets, but I'm talking. So you're gonna have to wait. So this is I think it's called the Habitation Throw by Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade. So I have a bit more done since the last time. I think I was around this area knitting with this yarn last time, so I've knit a couple inches since, and it's starting to take shape. So now it's probably, I think I've got about 50 grams in here now, so it's about half a skein worth of yarn. Of course, I'm using a multitude of scraps, and I'm really pleased with how it's turning out. I think the colors are just beautiful, really nice. And I've just picked out the other. It calls for 240 grams total for the whole. It's a smaller throw, so I just figured out how many grams and put them in my fringe supply canvas bag. So I have a whole bunch of yarn. My friend Allison, hi Allison, and I balled up some of these little yarn balls from small skeins that I had. We did that on Wednesday at the FRC. So I am thrilled with how that's turning out. You know what? I have to be honest. I have not had the brain power to be working on many things craft-wise. I mean, I am doing things like I made fudge. You'll see some, if you haven't already, you'll see some footage of making fudge. I did teacher gifts. What else have I done, Blue? I've been doing stuff. I don't know what I've been doing, but I've been doing stuff. and that's been keeping me very busy. So I haven't been knitting very much. The only time I've been knitting is when I've been waiting for an appointment or something like that. So there hasn't been a whole lot of knitting or knitting other things than that throw is perfect. It's mindless. I just sit and knit, and it's great for watching TV. So I'm getting a little bit done on that. I put this down here. As you can see in my Tiny Decisions app, I had pulled Waiting for Santa. And I think this might be a finish for me over the next day or two. This is a really cute little pattern. It is by Waiting for Santa, Swallow Stitchery. And it is this pattern right here. I hope that's going to focus with the sheep bottoms. Waiting for Santa. I think that's just adorable. I am stitching it on, so I'll show you. I haven't started it yet today. This is, any progress you see now is from last year. So it's on 28 count tea and coffee dyed as per Chelsea and Priscilla's tea and coffee dye tutorial on YouTube. If you look up, if you haven't heard of Priscilla and Chelsea, you need to go check out their floss tube, and it's under the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch is the name of their podcast. So it's 28 count Monaco that's been tea and coffee dyed, and I have got just for Santa, or part of Santa, for Sant. That's all I got for my start, and I'm substituting. So I'm using Barn Door for my red, and going back to the pattern, there's only 4 colors I think in this whole cute pattern. Let's go to the pattern and let me check that out. There are 4. So I'm using, it called for Gentle Arts Cherry Bark. I'm using Barn Door. Then there's Shaker White, Piney Woods, and Onyx. So I'm going to substitute what I have. And I think it's going to be really, really cute. I don't know if I mentioned, but my sewing machine is in the sewing machine garage. And I was just speaking to the sewing machine fixer. What do you call a sewing machine mechanic? Anyway, he's hoping that he's going to have it ready for Monday, and I'm thrilled because I know I'm really cutting it close to Christmas, but I have a few of these smalls, and I'm hoping this one here will be another small. But remember this one, I'd like to get these made into pillows or into ornaments before Christmas Day if I can. I'm not going to stress myself out about that. If I get it done during the Christmas season, that's perfectly fine. But I really miss my sewing machine. I've got I had pulled a hole in his new bed. The bed needs to be washed. It has a hole in it about this big, and he's pulling all the stuffing out. So I need the machine to sew up that end so that I can get that washed, and so he can obviously stop pulling out the stuffing. So it's, I'm all over the map. And so I need it. There's little things I need that sewing machine for. I forgot to mention that ornament that I'm working on today, Waiting for Santa, is from the 2016 Christmas Ornament Just Cross Stitch book. Yes, I have several in here from this book, and 2016 was a great Christmas ornament cross stitch year. Let's see, what else? I have a little tiny bit of haul because I ordered some new red Putford scissors for my Etsy shop. So if you were interested in those, I now have them back in stock. But of course, stock for the shop cannot travel alone. So I purchased a couple of patterns. This one is called Rose's Bouquet Pillows. It's by Manny Didonna. It looks like an Italian designer, perhaps, originally. Apparently it looks like it was released in Nashville 2017, but it's just gorgeous. Hopefully this is going to focus, considering that I've still left it in the sleeve. So it's a pillow. I don't know if I'll complete them as pillows. Depends how big the pattern is, but I love that. It's like an old-fashioned rose pattern from a wallpaper or something like that. I think it's just gorgeous. The other one is from Silver Creek Samplers. This is my first time with Diane Grick is the name of the designer. And I know it's not healthy for me, but I really love Coca-Cola. And this I thought was really cute. It's a refreshing coastal cola, Sip and See. I thought that was a really cute little pattern. So I'm going to be doing that one at some point. Nice little summer one, I guess. The other thing, and this is totally Pam Reed's fault. Hi, Pam. Pam from Pam's Crafty Corner Floss Tube. She was stitching Darling and Whimsy. I'll put Deanna's design name, Etsy shop, down at the bottom, because I'm not sure I have that right, the name. But this is some, Pam, last time we got together down at the Rocket, was stitching on an opalescent fabric, and I loved it. And she was stitching Deanna's free complimentary pattern for anybody who's buying a pattern. She has a complimentary pattern that went with it over the holidays, and I thought the opalescent pattern that she was fabric she was stitching on was just gorgeous. Hopefully you can see that shimmering. So I want to do the same. I'm going to copycat Pam because Pam is so wonderful, and I'm going to do Deanna's design on the opalescent. I'm going to use the DMC Etoile. Is that how you say it? The sparkly, shimmery DMC. So this is just going to be a sparkly, I'm going to go with all the glitter for this particular ornament. This is again from Traditional Stitches, which is out in Calgary. Sorry, I'm hearing something over there, but I can't see anything. 28 count opalescent white. It's a Zweigart and it's a Lugana. So that is what this is. So that is my little bit of haul for today. I don't think I really have a whole lot more news for you. I'm trying not to keep apologizing because I really feel that I'm not doing this Flossmas justice. But thank you for everybody's kind words who've been so supportive of what I've been doing with the Flossmas videos. And thank you for understanding that I haven't been here as frequently as I want to be. It's been, I think every year is busy. This year, for some reason, has been busier and I feel quite behind. But I'm starting, the decorations are almost done, things are starting to come together, and I will put in a little bit of footage of some of the decorations I've worked on over the past couple days as well. So take care. Thank you again so much for your support and your comments. I feel like we're having a real conversation. I really, really enjoy that. And I will chat with you soon. And I've got some prizes to draw, and tomorrow I'm going to be giving away a new prize, so I need to draw the current prizes over the next 24 hours. So I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.